Welcome. So today we're going to talk about how to get Esdeath, the best way to get Esdeath in All-Star Tower Defense X, especially since there's going to be a new trial later. Today actually there's going to be a new trial in just about a few hours actually. So we're going to talk about it in today's video. Let's get started. By the way guys, we're going to be doing our 57,000 subscriber giveaway when Update 1 releases. It's going to be releasing, so we're going to be doing our giveaway then. Especially if trading releases in Update 1, I'll be able to give away more stuff. So yeah, let's get this video started. So I was on trials. I was basically trying out trials for 5 hours. I was trying strategy mode, which is the harder version of trial, which is genuinely hard. It took me 5 hours to beat it. So there's no denying that it's like a very hard game mode. So in my opinion, the best way to get Esdeath is to simply just do the normal game mode. I wouldn't recommend you guys to do strategy because most people will not be able to do strategist. Now, strategist isn't necessarily impossibly difficult, but it might as well be if you don't have the right enough units, or you don't have, the strategy. And honestly, the strategy in it is much more than what you can see on YouTube. Like, if you can't literally just copy and paste what you see on YouTube and expect it to work. You do have to make your own adjustments because there's some sort of RNG that comes into play. You could get stunned at some moments. Alright, so because I don't want to end this video without showing you guys how to clear it, I'm going to be helping you guys clear it with just 3 units. And those 3 units are going to be, number 1, Ulquiorra is very important for this. Again, this is going to be... And then I think with just this, you're pretty much good to go. Some things to take note of is the higher level of your ramen grill and maybe Midas on him, the better. The most important here is the farm, because you need to be able to farm very quickly in the normal game mode or in the traded regular game mode, and it's gonna be what allows you to build up that DPS very quickly. So I'm assuming most of you guys are level 20 above already and can already use 4 units, so we're gonna try and do it with 4 units. But honestly, you could do it with just like 3 units, and I might actually try to do it with just 3 units. Alright, so immediately once you're here, you're just gonna turn on your auto skip. It's fine to have auto skip on. Turn on the highest speed that you have, and then place your first speed immediately before starting the game. And then the reason why you want to place it before starting the game is because you will actually get some cash from that. Okay, then when the second wave hits, you're just gonna place your farm. Around wave 1 to wave 3, you're gonna be placing your farms. Wave 1 to wave 3, you're gonna be placing down your farms. So wave 2 right now, and then wave 3, you're gonna be placing your farms. Right, wave 3, place down farms, and then around wave 4, that's when you're gonna place down your first Aaron. Your first Aaron's gonna go right here, and pick a card first, and just pick the first one in the left. Place down your first Aaron, turn him into the attack titan. Place the second Aaron right here. Turn him into the attack titan as well, and place your third Aaron right there and turn him into the attack titan as well, and then upgrade your units. So I think this can hold you for a while. I think it can hold you all the way until like wave 6. You can place down your Ulquiorra by around wave 6. That's when you're gonna place down your Ulquiorra. Just keep skipping, keep upgrading your farms. Again, the higher level your farms are, the better. Okay, I'm gonna place down my first Ulquiorra at around wave 7. But obviously, it depends on how good your farm is. The better your farm is, the better this will be. Right? Okay, let's go. Alright. But if you see some enemies closing by, like for example, let's say there's some enemies that are already getting close to me. What I would do is I'll just place down an Ulquiorra if there's enemies getting closer to me. So I'll place down maybe 2. Depending on where the enemies get close, like for example right here. And then I'll just upgrade to kind of deal with that. Again, pick a card again, max out my units. The earlier that you max out your farms, the better actually, because you're gonna be able to have more cash for later. Okay, there's more powerful enemies, so just place down here. And maybe right here as well. And then max that out. Sorry, not max out, just upgrade twice. And then, yeah, this one, after you've done the farming by around this time, you're pretty much good to go. Here's one of the most important things to remember. You should have most of your farms upgraded before wave 11, right? If not, if your farms are not maxed out by around wave 10, you're not gonna have as much cash as you want. So try to be able to upgrade your farms by around wave 9 to wave 10. And what I mean by that is your farm should be around max by around wave 9 to wave 10, which will allow you to get more cash. And again, the higher stats you have on your farm and the better trait, which is Midas, and higher level, the better it's gonna be. Alright, wave 11, I already have one maxed out Ulquiorra. Again, you don't really need Corrupted for this. I could do this without Corrupted, honestly. And again, my Ulquiorra is not even maxed. You could do this without a max Ulquiorra, to be honest. Okay, this one's pretty hard, but he's dead already. Any trade is good except for probably All-Star. I think All-Star might be a detriment because you're gonna want as much placement as you possibly can. Right, then once you have one Ulquiorra at max with 1 million damage, you're gonna use the Mercy ability, which will increase your DPS by a lot. This is very important. Only turn on the Mercy ability when your damage on that Ulquiorra is 1 million or higher. That will maximize the DPS that you get. Then after this, you just cruise all the way to like wave 15 and then kill the boss. By the way, the errands are also here to actually help you shield break. As you can see right here, I don't know if you see it, but the errand is helping you shield break because I believe the errand is actually a multi-hit. The errand is an insanely good shield breaker, which is one of the reasons why we brought errand as well. So as you guys can see right here, only 3 units are being used, and these units aren't even overpowered. Like my errand is not that overpowered, not even max level yet. The stats aren't even that good. Yeah, I know there's Corrupted trait, but Corrupted is actually pretty easy to get. It's one of the least rare traits, so you could probably get it as well, honestly. Your errand might actually have a better trait than mine. Alright, once it hits around 1 million, I'm gonna place down, I'm gonna upgrade him. Now here's the thing, right? At around wave 15, you could sell your farms if you want to, so that you can max out all of your units. Okay, so I think with this, you're pretty much just good to go. You're just gonna cruise through it. Alright, this is what I'm talking about, the RNG. So the boss can actually stun your units, right? And if the boss can stun your units, it's gonna be a problem because if the boss can stun your units, it can actually be a detriment because, like for example, let's say your Ulquiorra gets stunned. If your Ulquiorra gets stunned the same way this Ulquiorra right here gets stunned, you actually will kind of struggle. Like, you won't be able to deal damage, fast enough, and you might actually struggle. Like, as you guys can see right here, if all of my Ulquiorras get stunned, like as you guys can see right here, 2 of them got stunned. If I didn't have them at like a decent level, you might actually lose. Look at this. Thankfully, we won't lose. This is just with 4 units, by the way. If I wanted to, we could have placed a farm unit, or sorry, a slow unit right here. If you place a slow unit right here, it would actually be a lot better. But again, I wanted to do it with as least units as possible. But if you want to, you could actually like put down a slow unit right here. Then as you guys can see right there, it's literally done already. Pretty much completed the trials. 6 minutes and 34 seconds. You got Etri's Rapier and you have Etri coins. And again, if you go back to the lobby, now as you guys can see right here, if you go to the trial shop, you can actually buy a star scroll, which is kind of like the pity of Esdeath. And an enchanted scroll sealed in frost grants you the powerful bound unit Etri. Once you get like 250, you can get this, and then you can use it to essentially give yourself an Esdeath, right? Now, obviously, you could also buy other stuff like, you know, trait burners and whatnot. It's really, really nice. Like, you can buy trait burners as well. You can even buy Etri coins right here with gems if you wanted to, which is actually kind of crazy. Like, I think if I wanted to, I could buy like all of them. Oh, I can't, but you can buy gems with Etri coin to speed it up if you wanted to. But you could even buy luck boosters. So yeah, just follow exactly what I did. Maybe make your own adjustments there. Maybe macro it if you wanted to. It's very easy to clear. And if you just keep doing this in about the span of like 3 days, I think you'd have Esdeath, if not more than 1 Esdeath. Now, when it comes to ascending Esdeath, just macro this game mode and I think you'll have more than enough. So yeah, it's pretty easy. You could easily solo it with 3 units, maybe even with like 2 units if you really want to push it. But that's gonna be it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.